Okay, it's day 37. We're over here in the city of Chicago, over in Michigan Avenue with Wild Crystal right next to me. And yeah, it's final stretch here. 163 pounds. I think by the end of this, I will officially have lost a pound a day, going from about 199 pounds down to roughly about 159 pounds. I was just on the phone with a fitness friend of mine who, he paid me for a coaching call, and he looked at me. He was just shocked because he just literally couldn't believe what he was looking at. And that's pretty cool when you get some props from someone that is in the fitness industry and kind of say I literally can't believe how much you changed. This, goes without saying. This is not the recommended way to go and lose weight. The main reason for doing this is more so for insight than anything else. So here's today's insight. I think it's extraordinarily important, and I've been thinking about a lot of ways of phrasing this properly. I think the correct way of thinking about it is to live impeccably. Living impeccably is really that's kind of the mecca right there. Everyone here is put on this planet for a purpose, for some purpose, and maybe it's a set of purposes, okay? And there's everyone's good at a series of things. So who are we to say that you're supposed to do one thing or you're supposed to do a different thing? You're on this planet for some permutation of things, which is extraordinarily unique. And you see they're putting up the Christmas lights right now for the holidays. Halloween was yesterday, so they literally could not wait. So they're making that happen. But everyone has a unique role to play on this planet, which is going to be a description of what? Your natural inclinations and things you like, the natural things you find to be good at. But what's really important is your experiences, and even more so your pains. We could look back at our lives and there's a whole lot that we regret, a whole lot that we wish would be slightly different, and we say, God, why does it have to happen to me? These are very formative experiences. This is what is, constructing your whole personality with these pains. And what it is, it's opening you up to a different purpose. And okay, well, that really sucked. Well, how can I make sure that I use this for something good? If you're not going to use it for something good, it's wasted. It's just a complete accident. And I don't believe in accidents in that way. Maybe it happened accidentally, but it doesn't need to be an accident in the context of how you live your life going forward. So I think that's a major thing. And the feelings that get in the way, those little pleasure traps we find ourselves in, and the little inconveniences, or, those cravings you get, the withdrawal pains you get from taking out coffee or social media or some FOMO, or you're making a change in your life where you're changing your sources of income, so you have to feel that temporary dip in your life experience. All this is temporary. You have to ask, okay, these feelings are going to be extraordinarily important and point you in the right direction, but if there are things that are getting in the way of whatever that purpose is, it's just a distraction. It's going to be the same thing as what I said several weeks ago, which is you're going to feel withdrawal pains, then intense cravings, and then nothing at all. It's kind of shocking to think. I think more about food than I think about coffee, and last time I went on a coffee fast, it was just all the time. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's kind of shocking to think that I rarely think about it. I didn't think about it until literally on this call right here. So it's kind of cool and really surprising, but also very telling about how you really can go completely reinvent yourself by simply changing what you allow to stimulate you. So just as long as you're in alignment with your purpose, then you can go and experience whatever you need to experience. But that's the motif for today is living impeccably. You really can go and live impeccably. And people say, yeah, you can, but sometimes you mess up. Yeah, okay, yeah, sometimes you mess up. That's fine. But you can strive towards living as perfectly as one can be. Just as long as you're clear about what that purpose is and what you choose to stimulate you, and even more importantly, the story that you tell yourself along the way. So, great stuff, really, really deep stuff. I'm super happy that I did this. But that's all I have for today. This is Tom at day 37.